First, verify the presence and proper function of emergency ventilation equipment and suction device. Next, wipe down all machine and monitor contact surfaces. If not already present, attach a patient breathing circuit to the machine. Verify that the CO2 absorbent is adequate. If present, the color change should be less than half the absorbent canister. Check that each vaporizer is full. Its dial is off, and that the interlock functions to allow the delivery of one agent at a time. Next, conduct a high-pressure system check. Disconnect the oxygen pipeline supply hose from the wall outlet. The oxygen pipeline supply gauge should now read 0. Open the reserve oxygen gas cylinder. Verify that the oxygen gas cylinder gauge reads at least 1,000 psi. We have approximately 1,800 psi here. Close the reserve oxygen gas cylinder. Leave the system by pressing the oxygen flush until the gas flow stops. The reserve oxygen gas cylinder gauge should read 0. It reads 0. Insert the pipeline supply hose adapter to the corresponding wall fitting and ensure tight connection. The oxygen pipeline supply pressure gauge should now read within the dark green zone of the gauge. The Fabius GS machine is not equipped with an on-off switch, but rather reverts to a sleep mode following several minutes of inactivity with no gas flow. To awaken the machine from sleep mode, press the rotary dial or any soft key on the interface panel. The machine is now in standby mode. To run a system test, press the corresponding soft key on the interface panel. The display indicates that the machine is functional. A passing system test ensures the software and internal electronics are functional and that the reserve power battery has at least 95% charge. This provides 45 minutes of machine operation time in the event of AC power failure. Perform a flow sensor calibration by pressing the corresponding soft key and following the instructions on the LED display. 1. Close all fresh control valves. 2. Remove expiratory hose from breathing system. To start flow sensor calibration, press rotary knob. Flow calibration in progress. Flow calibration completed. Reconnect expiratory hose. Calibrate the oxygen sensor by pressing the corresponding soft key on the interface panel and following the instructions on the display. 1. Remove oxygen sensor and expose to room air. 2. To start O2 calibration, press rotary knob. The screen indicates that an O2 calibration is in progress. O2 sensor calibration completed. Reinsert O2 sensor. To perform a system leak check and circuit compliance test, press the corresponding soft key and follow the instructions. Preparing ventilator for leak and compliance test. 1. Close all fresh gas control valves. 2. Place Y piece on plug located on diagram. 3. Seal sample line connector if applicable. The elbow has been removed, and so there is no sample line to include. 4. Switch APL valve to manual and set pressure between 40 and 50 centimeters water. 5. Press O2 flush button. Build up a pressure of 15 to 30 centimeters water. 23 centimeters water display set. The leak test and compliance test are both in progress, as indicated by the flashing buttons. The compliance test is complete and the circuit is passed. The system and circuit leak tests are complete and both have passed. Press rotary knob to exit. Now remove the circuit Y piece from the bag plug mount. Verify the function of the auxiliary oxygen flow meter. Next, turn on the oxygen, air, and nitrous oxide flow metering valves through their full range. Notice there is a single external gas flow tube that displays total gas flow only. Individual virtual flow tubes for each gas appear on the LED display: nitrous oxide, air, and oxygen. Discontinue all gas flow. The glass flow tube, virtual flow tubes, and digital displays beside each gas should now display 0. To assess the function of the oxygen ratio control, set the oxygen metering valve to 1.5 liters per minute and the nitrous oxide metering valve to approximately 3 liters per minute. Close the oxygen metering valve. This should also discontinue the flow of nitrous oxide. Now close all metering valves. An alarm will sound indicating there's no gas flow through the circuit. Press the standby soft key and confirm the selection by pressing the rotary wheel. Adjust and check the scavenging system by ensuring a proper connection between the scavenging system and the APL valve. The ventilator relief valve and the APL valve share a single hose to the scavenger. Adjust the waste vacuum so that the float is between the minimum and maximum markings on the chamber. With all gas metering valves closed and the APL valve fully open, occlude the Y piece and press the O2 flush. The circuit pressure should be less than 10 centimeters water. We're reading 5 centimeters water. With the Y piece still occluded and the metering valves off, circuit pressure should be greater than minus 0.5 centimeter water. We're at just above 0. To check ventilator operation, connect a breathing bag to the Y piece to act as a test pump. Set the oxygen metering valve to 5 liters per minute. volume control soft key and confirm the selection by pressing the rotary dial. Fill the bellows by pressing the O2 flush. Check that the tidal volume delivered is approximately equal to that set in ventilation parameters. Tidal volume delivered 555, preset tidal volume 600. Observe the proper function of the inspiratory and expiratory valve discs. Remove the artificial lung from the Y piece and assess the presence of a volume and apnea pressure alarm. Apnea flow, apnea pressure. Turn oxygen metering valve to 0. No fresh gas. Press the standby soft key and confirm the selection with the rotary knob. Reconnect the face mask to the circuit Y piece and fully open the APL valve. That completes the daily checkout procedure for the Fabius GS. The machine is ready for use for the first case. If the same circuit type is used throughout the day, only a manual leak test is required. A leak compliance test, however, must be completed each time there is a change in circuit type. For example, when a pediatric or an expandable circuit is used. To access the carbon dioxide absorbent canister, grab the bottom and turn clockwise. Reinsert, align with the threads, turn counterclockwise. To fill the vaporizer, ensure that the vaporizer dial is set to 0. A fill mark on the vaporizer indicates when it's full. When filling the acetylfluorine vaporizer, a special adapter is usually required. The fill line indicates this vaporizer is full.